a couple 100 miles away, denying that something has changed. You're blaming me too complicated, but I will never stay the same. So I will drive and drive and drive and drive, baby.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So my name is Whitney and this is my channel House and Heart. I'm so excited that you are joining me today. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. I'm so excited to have you guys, and today is a full day clean with me. I hope that it's motivating to you. If you want to, go ahead and put this up on any device that you have and just clean alongside me. I know that this was a long time coming. I needed to deep clean my house. Nate and I were on vacation and I just needed to kind of go through my house and make sure things were just decluttered and everything was put away in its place. And so this is hopefully some motivation for you, and inspiration, so feel free to join me as I clean. Here I'm just kind of reorganizing, and a little bit of decluttering is going on here in my bedside table. So I do have 3 different categories in my bedside table, so I was just making sure that all the items are in their right little compartment thing, and then I'm also just making sure that my books by my bedside table go underneath. So something that I've been trying to get better at is putting on like a 24-hour time limit for me to like fold and put away my clothes. I think that has been very effective thus far, and then also just like disciplining myself to do that. So this day actually Nate was working the full day. I typically work like part-time in the day, but today I actually didn't have anything work related, so I just decided to film this video and clean up our house that needed much attention. I like to bring my hangers out to where I'm folding things and then put the hangers on my hang up items. That just helps me to make this a little bit more organized, and then I'm going to be going ahead and putting this in my closet. One tip that I have when organizing your closet is to color code your items. So over here I do have my dresses or like longer items such as like longer cardigans or things like that, and so I am just kind of organizing them by color, and that does tend to help me find my items faster, just because when I'm thinking of a piece I typically know obviously what color it is, and so it just kind of helps me to find it in its rightful category. So that's just something that I was doing here. I just also want to encourage each of you that are watching that even though by cleaning the house, organizing, decluttering, things like that in our house oftentimes get overlooked, and it is something that people typically don't get praised for or recognized or appreciated, but I just want you to know that I see you. What you do matters. It matters to your family. I know that Nate has been working really long hours, and just the fact that I didn't work this day and I was just organizing and decluttering and cleaning our house, it honestly just made him feel so supported and so encouraged, just because whether Nate or I both organize or clean the house, it's for our family, it's for each other, and it is important. So I just kind of want to encourage you guys that what you do matters. Homemaking or anything like that is important, just because I think it really does set the tone of a house. And yeah, I'm encouraged, and I've definitely had a mental shift when it comes to organizing or decluttering or cleaning in my own house.
I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump. Oh, what a
These are just my winter boots, so I was just kind of going through them just because it is getting colder here in the Midwest, and so I decided to keep the ones that I had, but I didn't actually bring them out just because that's going to be my next video, is actually decluttering and kind of changing out seasonal things. So Anyway, this is Nate's bedside table. He has a lot of different vitamins and things like that he uses before bed, so I just kind of put them in his little drawer there. And then I'm just going to finish up with vacuuming. If you follow me, you know that vacuuming is my favorite thing, just because I love the little vacuum lines, and I just think it's actually very satisfying because the room is done, and this is just kind of like the cherry on top. So enjoy your vacuuming. So I'm moving on to my bathroom. So a lot of the things in here I just need to put away. So as you can see, there was a number of things on the counter that needs to be put away into their designated spots underneath in the cabinet. And so doing that actually didn't take super long, but I did want to make sure that I was wiping down the counter space, as you can see, just so that the only things that are left are my little decorations to the sides there, and then my makeup organizational bin on the right there. So once I got done with that, I was going to also make sure that I was going to be deep cleaning our jacuzzi tub. So this jacuzzi tub does get quite dirty easily. I know the camera isn't really picking it up, but it does have kind of like that soapy scum ring around where the water sits when you're in the tub, and just like all the things. So I was hoping to just kind of first rinse it out, and then I'm going to be spraying some tub and tile mixture in. And then I also saw this hack online where you actually just take like toilet bowl cleaner and you can actually scrub it around your tub just to get all of those scummy marks off. And then I also did decide to run the jets as well for about 15 minutes. So that's kind of what you're seeing me doing now. But anyway, it did work really, really well. At the end, there was like a lot of these little black specks that came out. And so I don't know if that was from the jets or whatnot, but the tub was very clean. Obviously, I'm not a huge fan of bleach just because it is kind of a harsher chemical. But for this case, I was okay with it, and I was sure to rinse it out numerous times just to make sure that it all got out before I took a bath. Part of this cleaning did involve me to fill the tub above where the jets are, just so that when I turned them on, the water would be flowing in and out of them. So I did end up turning on the jets and just let them run for about 15 minutes. This is about 15 minutes later. Again, I just let the jets run through the whole 15 minutes so that the bleach water was going in and out of the jets. So I ended up just stopping it, unplugging the drain so it could drain out. And then I tried really hard to get the little black spots that I saw on camera. So you can see some of them, but there were quite a bit of them. I just kind of rinsed them down the drain and kind of double cleaned it after, just to make sure that there wasn't any bleach, remaining bleach in there as well.
There's always this big part of me wanna believe
Here I'm just using my Thief Spray and Norwex mop to clean my floors here, and I love this combination. I always feel like the floors feel so clean and shiny after I use it, so those are the two things that I usually use when I mop the floors, but I'm curious to see what you guys use as well, so feel free to comment down below some of your favorite like mopping or floor cleaning technologies that you use that you really appreciate. And voila, we have our fresh and tidy and deep cleaned bathroom. I just feel so good about having a fresh, clean, tidy space, and it's definitely worth the effort and work that you put into it. Next for this whole house clean is our office. So as you can see, we have two desks in here, one for Nate, one for me. Nate has been putting in about like 13-hour days, so I'm just going to be working around him in this cleaning video, but he's hard at it, and I am just going to be tidying up some of the things. Some of these things are actually from our vacation, and I'm just putting them away where they belong in our house. Other things I will be donating, other things I will be throwing away. So I'm just kind of categorizing each item and just getting this space ready for vacuuming and dusting and things like that. I am curious if any of you do work from home. I started working home from COVID, but then I switched jobs and I now do a lot of telehealth with my clients. My husband is self-employed, and so we both work from home, and this actually works well for us, but there are definitely times where we would have liked to have our own office if like Nate's on a call or I have to get on a call. One of us has to like leave. So let me know how if you do work from home and you have a spouse that works from home too, how you guys manage that.
Told me that it wasn't right. I knew it first that time, and even if I was blind, and all those possibilities.
Here I'm also just doing a little bit of a paper declutter as well. I do have a lot of different client files that I would need to shred, but some of these I don't need anymore, either because my client has met their goals and stopped services, or I just did electronic notes, and so some of these I'm just going to be getting rid of. And then I'm also just going to be vacuuming the rest of my room here. My husband was very gracious and got up for me to vacuum underneath his chair there. My husband loves like the keto mix, and we love like the skinny cheddar popcorn brand, and so he sometimes brings that up there to just to kind of munch on while he works. And so some of those pieces had gotten underneath his desk, so I'm just going to be vacuuming all of that up. Moving on to the downstairs. So down here I just had a lot of resetting to do and kind of reorganizing. So I typically start with my couch here, and then I just kind of reset the pillows. Nate and I are also on these vitamin protocols, so I'm just kind of getting that all set up and recycling the boxes. Something that I love to do when I'm decorating a space or cleaning a space is to actually just light candles. I think it really sets the tone and makes it very like warm and cozy.
Taking the
This little tray here is where Nate and I keep a lot of our vitamins. So here I'm just kind of going through each one, and there were some that had empty containers or some that could be consolidated. So here I'm just kind of organizing these. I was able to recycle 2 of those little containers. I want to encourage you guys as well that it always feels good, right, when you are getting your house cleaner and you're getting your body moving and all of that. And I just want to encourage you that you can do this and you've got this, and I'm here for you guys. Here we just have some fittings for our new shower that we're going to be putting in hopefully this month, and then I am just going to end this room by vacuuming and mopping. So when this room is clean, it really does make the entire downstairs feel clean. I just love it when this room is reset like this, because it just definitely makes the whole tone of the downstairs just feel a lot more put together. Our kitchenette table is definitely the catch-all space in our house. So when we come in with like mail or just any little doodad, we usually just set it on this table and it just collects a bunch of stuff. So I did have some things from my baby shower that I threw a few weeks ago. This was like the banner string and clothespins that I used to hang little baby onesies that I needed to put away, as well as just a number of things from vacation. I had gotten these cute little jars at one of the pottery stores in Tennessee that we had gone to. Also wanted to shout out to Church of the City in Franklin, Tennessee. They have a new album out, and I just started listening to it. My husband was the one that like found music, and so I've been listening to it, and it just really does help me to get in a good mood and mental space when I'm cleaning, especially like a day like today when I was just cleaning the entire house for pretty much the entire afternoon into the evening. Onto my kitchen. I always clean my kitchen last. Some people start with it first, but for me it's always last. I don't know why. I usually start upstairs and work my way downstairs, and this just happens to be like the last room that I get to. But anyway, so this room my kitchen was definitely a disaster. We had a bunch of dishes that needed to be loaded up in the dishwasher. The bottom section I had already unloaded, but the top section I needed to like take some of the glasses out because those were already clean. So I'm just kind of getting to that. And so typically I will start by lighting some candles, just again to set the mood and the tone. I'm going to be here anyway doing the dishes, so I might as well enjoy the scenery. So I'm just going to go ahead and put these dishes in the dishwasher and then get to the rest of the kitchen. So once the dishes are now put away, I am going to put in my dishwasher pod and start the dishwasher just to get that rolling. And then I'm going to wipe down my countertops with my Thieves Spray. Again, I use my Thieves Spray for pretty much everything, all surface cleaning. So I'm curious because I'm sure we all kind of have different ways we clean our house or organize or declutter spaces, but I just kind of have actually realized through editing this video that I typically do start from my upstairs, typically my bedroom, And then I go to my bathroom, office, and then downstairs living room, kitchenette, and kitchen. And so wondering if you guys have a different way you clean your house, whether from top to bottom or bottom to top, or if you start in a certain room first, and if so, why, and which one.
Hey, look at me, man, what I become. I've been running east, looking for a sunset, digging deep since 99. What I thought was gone was sitting in my pocket in plain sight all along. I think it's time for me to go, burn all bridges. All I know, I got lost along the way, fell between the foam, pulling stitches. Time to let go, so come what may.
I don't believe I've actually shown this little bathroom we have downstairs. This is typically the bathroom that guests use. And so I am just going to shake the rug, vacuum it up, and mop it. And pretty much everything else was pretty much clean and tidy in here. But I am just going to kind of get the floors. But yeah, this bathroom, I remember when I first moved into this house, it looked a lot different. So I did a lot with the paint colors. I painted the cabinets and put in new hardware and stuff like that. So I really like how it looks now. As you can tell from my windows, it is now nighttime, and I had been working for most of the afternoon into the evening. Our sheets had got done drying, so I'm just putting it on the bed. Usually Nate does help me with this, but he was actually on a work call. So again, this day he was working super late, so I just went ahead and did it myself. But yeah, these sheets are from Threshold brand from Target. We do really appreciate them, and then as well as our little gray comforter as well. We did get that as a wedding gift from actually my mom. I love new sheets. I absolutely love the feel of going into bed with fresh new sheets. There's just such a fresh, calming feel. I feel like I sleep better in clean sheets, but yeah, so I do appreciate just the time and energy it does take to make the bed and all of that, because I get my new sheets. So anyway, I'm going to end the video here. I hope you guys were inspired today by this video, and that you were able to also tackle some to-dos in your own house. I love you guys so much, and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you won't miss any future videos in the future. Love you guys. Have a great rest of your day.